Hola Pisces, welcome to your mid-month tune-up. If it resonates, because for November 2021, if it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. We can certainly set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, your insight for Pisces for the middle of November 2021 and moving forward. What do you see? What do they need to know? Any messages, please, for Pisces? Can you please show me general energies for Pisces? Okay, we have the Two of Wands in the upright with the Nine of Cups in the upright. Also, make sure you click on the link below for your, monthly extra, which will have your love, your career, your finances in there specifically. Challenge position, we have the 14 of Swords in the upright, which is the King of Swords. Make sure you are still putting up your requests for my 2022 Sun Moon readings. I'm still taking requests. 30 of them have not been requested, so be sure to get yours in. And while you're waiting, check out my 2021 Sun Moon predictions that are still in my playlist. See if they rang true for you. Okay, in the advice position, we have the Knight of Swords in the upright. And as you move forward, we have the Nine of Wands in the upright. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate, or support my channel any way that you can or feel you can. So general energy starting off with a decision needing to be made. The Two of Wands is usually, should I take this fork in the road? Should I take the path less traveled, or should I take the path of least resistance? Right? Those are the two paths. And the Two of Wands is not a action-oriented card. It's usually just, surveying things, trying to make that decision, waiting to see what else kind of comes in to push you one direction or the other direction. I do see the focus in regards to this decision is your happiness. You're trying to figure out what makes you happy beyond your wildest dreams, what's going to make you content, what's going to fulfill you, because we have the Nine of Cups here. So you're really kind of looking for something, and you're trying to figure out which way to go in regards to achieving it, in regards to making your wishes come true, have success and have abundance. So you're just kind of going, back and forth, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe, right? Okay, challenge position, we have the King of Swords in the upright, which leads me to believe you do not have the clarity that you need in order to make this decision. Your feelings might be kind of pouring into it a little bit too much. The King of Swords is known for not using any feelings to make a decision. He bases everything he decides upon with fairness, truth, logic, incredible intellect, objectivity. And once he decides something, then it's go time. He takes the initiative and he moves forward on it. So I feel as though you're having a difficult, your challenge is not thinking with your head, actually thinking with your heart, which is probably going to influence this decision one way or the other. Okay. So the advice is find the truth. So the Two of Swords, the 12 of Swords is the Knight of Swords. And to me, it is, uncover what the truth is. No matter how it might be unpleasant, how shocking it is, how unexpected it is, or what have you, you're going to need to do that in order to make this decision and in order for things to move forward quickly. Okay. And I think that, if you don't uncover it yourself or go after it yourself, someone's going to bring it to you. Okay. And I do feel like it could be somebody bringing it in because I think for some reason you don't want to know the truth. And I don't know why that is. Only you can answer that question. So I think if you put it off, what's going to happen is someone's going to come in and tell you, and their delivery isn't going to be very sweet. Okay. And you're going to be a little surprised by it, a little taken aback, but then you're going to know exactly what your choice is. So either you do it yourself and find the catalyst to kind of figure out your decision, or someone else is going to kind of come in and do it in a way that you might not have chosen for yourself, but it is still going to have the same end result. Okay, so whether you have the control or somebody else has the control is what the advice is. So Nine of Wands in the upright is interesting to me because it's not your typical Nine of Wands. I get this guy's a little bit dejected, he has his head hung down. It's almost like, I can I go through this again? I mean, the Nine of Wands typically is building a fort to protect yourself. You don't feel like getting hurt again. You're going to try to protect your feelings or what have you. Here he is just kind of milling, thinking it over. Do I really want to go through this all over again? You might have gotten hurt before, or you might have been on the losing end of something. You don't know if you can take another hit. So, I'm feeling as you move forward, there's still deciding to be done. I don't feel as though it gets wrapped up in the next 2 weeks is what I'm getting. Let's pull some clarifiers. Why is the Two of Wands here? Why is the Two of Wands here in the upright for Pisces? General energies. Lover's card in reverse. Why is the Nine of Cups here? All right, so obviously it's a relationship of some sort. I mean, to me it is. You're kind of deciding whether you're going to stay or go in relation to somebody who I assume is a romantic connection, or at least a deep connection, soulmate, whatever your connection is to somebody. I'm just saying I don't think it's a job situation or anything like that. Lover's card in reverse indicates to me that something has gone very wrong in this connection. It might be that someone did something based on passion or desire and might regret it afterwards. It can be dishonesty. It can be arguments. It can be breaking up, divorce, separation, anything like that. And you're trying to decide, should I stay with this person or should I kind of go? And I kind of knew where this was kind of going. But here's the problem. I feel as though you feel that everything is going to get better if you reconcile with this person. So, I think that's where your feelings are coming in. You kind of say to yourself, well, if we just get back together, then everything's going to be fine. It's going to be like it was. We're going to be really happy. And, I don't think that's the case. I think what'll happen is the same patterns will emerge. I do kind of think this person with the Lover's card in reverse, I do feel that this person did something to you, cheated, dishonesty, betrayed you in some way, did something that is causing you to think, should I stay or should I go? But I get worried that you're over idealizing things a little bit too much and saying, oh, if they would just come back, or if we would just reconcile, we could work it out. Or you might just think about taking them back if they were to come back and try to reconcile, because I feel like you feel your happiness is within them. And we all know you have to find happiness within yourself, not in other people. Why is the King of Swords here in the upright in the challenge position? So you're lacking objectivity, and that's what the challenge is. Okay, so I think you're very burdened with whatever. You know what? Let me back up a little bit, because I got very burdened, but I feel as though the challenge is you're the one that takes on everything. So I'm getting the sense that this person, whoever they are, they do stuff, and for a really long time, you just kind of take it on your load. You kind of carry it around. You might, excuse the behavior, or just decide to absorb it or whatever. But I feel like this is you carrying around, and you're lacking the objectivity to see that you're the one doing all the work. You're the one carrying all the stuff. And I feel like the other person is just kind of getting off scot-free. It's not your story, then fine, but that's what I'm kind of getting. And I don't think that you should be carrying around those sticks, and I don't think you have the objectivity or the intellect to see otherwise, because I think your heart is too much in it. Why is the Knight of Swords here in the upright for advice? The Magician card in reverse. Okay, well, there you go. So forget about trying to expose. Somebody's going to come in and tell you, they're advising you. Someone's going to come in and tell you the truth, and you should listen, because the Magician card in reverse is an indication that this person tricks people, they manipulate people, they do not appear to people for who they actually are. They try to manipulate situations. Sometimes they can use their power for ill means to try to turn a situation in their favor. So the advice is saying, when somebody comes and tells you this, then accept that that's how this person is, rather than, following your heart and, thinking, oh, we can make it better and what have you. What's that saying? I think it's Maya Angelou or something. When someone shows you who they are, believe them. That's what I'm kind of getting from this. Why is the Nine of Wands here? But here you're still kind of considering, should I go through this again? I've already taken 10 hits. Wow. Okay. So Aquarius card in the upright, again, you guys are thinking that there's a chance to reconcile, make things better. You can overcome the challenges of this, overcome the obstacles in this. You have all the faith and all the hope that, you guys are going to be renewed. If things are going to be healed. I would be careful of that. Did I say that was a card of Aquarius? I would be careful of that because I feel like that's what you're thinking. I don't think that's necessarily what's going to happen. I think that you all are kind of spinning a tale, a fairy tale and wishing it'll happen, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is telling me that this person is not for you, okay? And they're a dark energy, and you're just not seeing it for what it is. I mean, we have 2 cards here that are big, like, no-nos when it comes to love connections or just any connection where you care about somebody. 2 cards that talk about deception, 2 cards that talk about dishonesty, 2 cards that talk about possibly cheating or not showing you authenticity. So you see 2 cards like that in the spread, you get a little bit like, oh, and they are major arcana too, so that kind of says something. So you can have a lot of hope and a lot of faith, but just make sure you're not sugarcoating a dream. Try to take your head out of the clouds and look at this realistically. So that's what I have for you all. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email or a DM. Certainly something I can help you with. Otherwise, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for your mid-month extra, where I will talk about love, career, finances, and health. Make sure you put your 2022 sun moon reading requests up in my comments. Check out my 2021 sun moon predictions that are still in there. See if they rang true for you. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate, or support the channel any way that you can. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, adios, Pisces. I will see you in the Vimeo. Bye from Veronica Garnett.